Chapter 2. The King in Yellow approaches. Lynetta, huh? Who is this Lynetta you're trying to call? I just so happened to overhear you saying, "Lynetta, where are you?" You sounded like you were in trouble, so I let myself in. Your window is open. Lynetta sounds like a girl's name, right? This Lynetta is obviously the girl you stood me up for, isn't she? Let me guess. Accursed devices used to channel eldritch magics and do the bidding of outer gods. No, I've just been playing coy. I know exactly what you've been doing. You know what this is, don't you? sorry. You're sorry? Why are you acting so afraid of me? Could it be that you know what this book is capable of? Anything? I can be rather demanding. So bold. In that case, I have 3 commands. Number 1, you'll address me as Your Highness from now on. So when I come home, it's welcome home, Your Highness. Number 2, you'll quit your job so you can spend every waking moment catering to me, your one and only. And number 3, you'll obey every order and whim I have, absolutely, without question. Do you agree to my terms? Absolutely. What? I suppose if you will do whatever I ask, then there's no need to use any of these dreadful spells on you. As a matter of fact, I believe you can help me with them. Here. Oh, confused. I've liked you for a long time, and you're a capable bookkeeper. Handsome to boot. There's no reason we can't simply work together. After all, a relationship based on threats of violence and fear is no good, right? Huh? Your Worcestershire sauce? What about it? What? How did you figure that out so suddenly? Worcestershire. Of course not. It's an Eldritch loanword. Why else would it be spelled like that? I was careless. After all this time I wasted trying to seduce you in this slovenly form. What? You think cosmic entities are attractive? As a human? If I had known that you're attracted to my cosmic godhood, I would have just led with that. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Esther, King in Yellow, heiress to Carcosa. Charmed, I'm sure. I know, so loyal, so faithful and devoted. That's why I want you to be my follower instead. In exchange for serving me, I shall grant you anything you desire. Wealth, power, whatever Whatever that rotten witch Lynetta offered you, I can double it. And I shall... What? You handed over your reality to her? For a singular smooch? Are you mad? Suppose. If that's all you're selling the world for, then a smooch can be... Now, hold on a minute! Alright, very well. 2 smooches lip to lip. Satisfied? Usually, my followers ask for inordinate wealth, unquestionable fame and influence, or some lavish indulgence. Nobody's ever dared to ask to kiss me before, so... You really want to smooch me? Well, your terms are amenable. Suffice it to say, I'll expect you to perform your scenes flawlessly in exchange. The prompt book I gave you contains the script for The King in Yellow. Rituals? Is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? No, we aren't barbaric swamp folk casting hocus pocus in a cave. We have a little class. To invoke my power, my play must be performed perfectly. Your performance will receive a scathing review in the Carcosan Times publication, and you'll also be killed. Break a leg, dearest. Shadows lengthen, dim streets darken. To the curfew thou must hearken. Why so loudly dost thou bark in the dim city of Yatil? Only much attention, quite unwholesome, you'll instill from the souls of poor Yatil. Why attract so much ill will? Lo, your plans shall surely languish, and this whole town will know anguish for the king as whom they say, which shall this city indeed smite. If he comes, Yatil and you and I will know his might, all be lost within a night. What reward is worth that price? Simply splendid. You're no stranger to the stage, I can tell. A virtuoso of the bard, are we? If you've performed Shakespeare, then you must be an actor of sufficient ability to survive my play. Tell me, what role were you? The leading man, I presume. I wasn't aware that was a role. You weren't even the leading tree? I thought you said you were a tree. Oh, you are good. Don't fret, dearest. Something is simply passing between my planet's light and your bedroom. A cloud, perhaps. You know the proverb, wherever the golden light of Carcosa shines, the shadow of the unspeakable one is cast? It's a literal rule. I can only be wherever the light of my planet star Carcosa shines. In other words, I can't reach you at night when you're not standing in natural light, or if anything obstructs your view of Carcosa. I was quite enjoying my time with you. I wanted to stay a little longer. Alas, parting is such sweet sorrow. It may be some time until your sky clears. Until then, I bid you adieu.
Darling, it's you! That reality fell to me. Nothing there exists anymore. Like a dream that ends. Oh, darling, don't make me say it. It's embarrassing. You're still here because I'm still dreaming about you. Everything in existence is being dreamed about by at least one eldritch god. So as long as you're on my mind, you'll exist somewhere. Everything, including all of the gods, would cease to be. Nah, don't worry. There's about 50 of us total, so the chances of all of us being awake at the same time are low. Mm-hmm. Kind of a big family, huh? Esther. Darling, I thought I told you not to mention other women while we're together. Especially not my sister. Ugh, I can't stand that prissy little boyfriend stealing. Absolutely not! We've been fighting over planets and followers for eons. It wouldn't be a stretch to call us nemesis. It's such a nice day outside. It's a little dry for my liking, but we could totally have a date. Why don't you open your window? Let a little light in here? But what? What is it? What do you mean? Huh? Why would you suggest that? Oh no, don't tell me. Do I still smell like the ocean? Heavens below! I'm so sorry, darling. I'll be right back. No peeking, but I love you! Hello, handsome.
holding up well. I'm impressed. You'd be presentable before my royal court in that. Quite the opposite, dearest. Your face is molding to fit the mask. I may have failed to mention that we reenact the play with deadly accuracy. From this point on in the play, your character never removes his mask. So neither shall you. This surely shouldn't be a problem for someone who is planning to be my eternal servant. Correct? The mask and your face have become one. Your every pore is now gilt in gold.
Is everything all right? Oh, are you stuck on a word? I can help you sound it out. Let me see the page. It would probably be easier to read if the book wasn't upside down, darling. Darling, why are you holding it so close to your face? The font shouldn't be that small. didn't know you need glasses. But you aren't wearing them now? Darling, put the book down. Now.
Darling, open this door! What's going on in there? Let me in!
Why did you lock me out, darling? Heavens below! What happened to you? Is that why you were hiding your face? No, baby. I don't care about any of that. I'm not so shallow that I'd fuss over what you look like. I'm here because I like you, no matter what happens to you. So don't be so self-conscious around me, okay? Shh. Just let me hold you. Just stay right there until you're mentally prepared to continue. Huh? Darling, who?
Dearest!
My sister? You did it!
Oh dear.
Look at me, darling! What's going on?
Well, obviously your darling has been playing us for fools. I thought I had you wrapped around my finger. To think you broke your vow of fealty for this slovenly...
Mister, I knew you were a bedazzled, dime-a-dozen hussy that beds the first illiterate ass-kisser that'll sit through your little skits, but I expected better from you, darling! Did you really think you were just going to date two outer gods at the same time and get away with it?
Hold on, did you just call the King in Yellow a skit? It is a composition of theatrical genius that a Philistine like you couldn't appreciate if you had another 1,000-year sleep to mull it over. But if my play is too cultured for your tragically unrefined sensibilities, perhaps you've heard the one about the watery tart who never gets a second date. That one is true comedy.
You uppity little...
Join hands upon my bodice, for before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the first of the night. Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife. All be yours once he arrives. Be graciously obeisant, demonstrate a courtly patience. He declines no invitation he receives upon his court. All who live in doomed Yatil will know without report. The king arrived by your escort, a prophecy of grim import. An immaculate performance, dearest. Bravissimo. There's only one more scene to reenact, and then this world will be mine. No, it's not. The ending is actually quite hilarious. Your character is slain, and all of his wishes come true in an unexpected way. In his ambitions of greed, influence, and fame, he dies penniless, alone, and infamous. Comedy is merely tragedy from far enough away, dearest. I anticipated that you might get cold feet after learning of your character's fate. However, my wrath is terror far beyond a touch of stage fright. So, for your sake, dearest, do the fucking scene. Surely you don't intend to merely watch me eat, dearest. That's not what I meant. Instead of watching me eat this feast, you'll feed it to me. Just a moment, dearest. What is the thread count of your silken sheets? At least 1,000, I presume. Perhaps I'll just stand while you feed me instead. Delightful. Another. Dream on. My lips have already touched it. If you want an indirect kiss, you'll have to be more clever than that. Of course not. Oh, heavens below, yes! I am pleased by this new attitude of yours, dearest. What do you think you're doing? I order you to hand over the cream puff! Mm. It really is delightful. I suppose. Very well. Let us resume the play.
Yes, darling? What do you mean? How strange! Oh, what's the use? You caught me. It's not a real ritual. I see how hard you're pushing yourself to make it through these spells for my sake. I thought maybe you could use a break from the real rituals, so I could spoil you a little. Not even a quick one? Well, all right. I'll leave you to it then. There's something I need to check on. It's probably nothing, but you haven't seen anything strange lately, have you? I meant things beyond the usual strangeness. You haven't noticed anything watching you, have you? Sorry, I guess I'm being the strange one, huh? I'll just be right back. Stay safe, okay? That's no good, darling. It's no good to leave dirty dishes out, especially after eating so much. You know, it's important to take your diet seriously. You should be more careful when your health is on the line. This much food. It's surprising that you were able to eat it alone. You're so interesting, darling. I'm learning something new about you every day. It just can't be helped if you got a sweet tooth. Do you want me to feed you the last of it? It's no good to waste food, darling. If you've already eaten the poison, you may as well lick the plate, as they say. Make room in your dessert stomach. Say ah. Huh? You don't want to eat? I wonder, if this isn't the food that you like, it sounds like you're saying this was for someone else. But that can't be right. After all, my darling wouldn't secretly be hosting communion with other gods behind my back. Right, darling? Good boy. You know how much I love to spoil you. Do you remember the last time we did this? When you couldn't speak back to me? So, you know what happens next, right? One last ritual, and then we say goodbye again. As always, take as much time as you need. I'll wait as long as it takes, darling. Who knew waking up could be so exhausting? You know me so well. But don't try anything while I'm sleeping this time. I know what you did. Don't look so surprised. Right before our date would have ended, you betrayed me. Don't think that there aren't consequences between realities, darling. I've already dealt with that pesky breakup spell in your book, as I'm sure you've noticed. So just take the straight and narrow path of loyalty in front of you, and we can keep doing this forever and ever and ever. Could you hit the lights for me again, darling? Wait. We need to talk. I wanted to apologize for being so nasty to you earlier. Truth is, even though I knew you were acting strangely, I was still clinging to you selfishly because I was so mad at you. I just wanted to have the best groundwork for a happy future together, so I thought I could scare you straight. But now I know that's not possible. Not here. Not now. You're just not the same person that ended reality for me so long ago. So, let's break up. Don't be. There's no need to end this reality just so we can have an unhealthy, failing relationship. So, I'll go back to sleep before billions die for my sake. Tomorrow, silly. I'm just giving it back to Moo. It's not like I'll have a need for it. Hopefully this book never finds its way back to your world. For your sake, and mine. I'll handle the book, but if you survive, could you throw out the rest of these summoning artifacts? It's no good to keep things that remind you of me, you know? It's a beautiful day outside. You should open the window. Maybe let in some light. Take care.